Hey everybody, and welcome to r/chill, where we look at some of the best stories on the internet. Today, we're visiting r/am I the butthole, where you and I get to judge whether someone is the butthole or whether they're a good human being. And I've got to be honest, today's stories are some of the most unique I've seen on this subreddit, so grab a coffee, put on your seatbelt, and get ready to enjoy the ride. Would I be the butthole if I gift a globe to my flat earth friend? So next weekend, my flat earther friend is getting a little surprise birthday party thrown for him. His girlfriend is organising the party. It's going to be just friends and family at his mum's house and a pretty friendly atmosphere. As a joke, but not really, I want to buy him a globe as a present, so would I be the butthole if I did that? He's pretty adamant about it being a flat earth, and he'll probably launch into some diatribe about his beliefs. So I think I already know the answer. But hey, that's my sense of humour, and I also could see it as hilarious. Your thoughts? And just as a side note, there's a long edit and I won't read all of it, but basically this guy goes through with the joke and gives his flat earther friend a globe. And I mean, this guy is such a butthole, but as user/Charlie Brown Boy sums it up in the comments, too many people here think that buttholeness is something to avoid. I agree with you, he would be a butthole, but in this case, it's not a bad thing. And especially having read what OP added later on, these guys are great friends, and I think this was just a good practical joke, and probably one of the best posts I've seen on this subreddit. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that first post. Don't worry, there are plenty more to come, but please, if you've got a second, could you just go down and hit that like button? It's something that really helps my channel get discovered, but don't worry, I'm not going to waste another second, and let's keep going with the video. Am I the butthole for eating all the delicious ham? So my mum was making this delicious ham, and that smell was making me hungry all day. I couldn't help myself to open the oven and just sneak a taste. Well, the little taste turned into me and my brother eating basically the whole thing. Apparently, my mum needed the ham for work. When she found out, she was livid. She even made me and my brother wear these demeaning signs. Here's a pic of the more hurtful signs we had to wear. I'm the one on the left. Wow, I love this. This is so original, and I personally wouldn't have thought of this. This is just so good. And now a slightly more serious one. Am I the butthole for keeping my website up after being asked to remove it? Back in November of 2018, I was arrested at work in front of my boss and co-workers. It was the most humiliating thing I've ever experienced. I later learned at the police station that I was being charged with multiple felonies. This came as a huge surprise. Luckily, I was able to keep my wits and lawyer up instead of speaking with a detective. For $13,000, which completely wiped my savings, I was able to retain a criminal defense attorney. However, it cost me everything, and I was unable to pay my bond. This resulted in me staying in jail for a total of 54 days. At a status hearing, my attorney presented video evidence of me gassing up my car 3 hours from where the crimes took place, and I ended up having all my charges dismissed. When I finally got out, I learned that I had lost my job, was in the process of being evicted, and my son was in the state's care. His mother is a heroin addict, and I haven't spoken to my own parents in nearly 15 years. They wouldn't let him go to my girlfriend because they didn't consider her family. Since my release, I've learned that I can't sue the police, and no one cares that I was locked up for 54 days because the detective did poor investigation work. I've gone to the local press about this and was told that what happened to me happens quite a bit. They took down my info but never followed up. So what I did was create a website sharing my story. I also uploaded the police report and some other documents from the discovery. Literally, the only reason I was arrested was because an eyewitness said they saw me. If the detective had done his job, he could have verified that I wasn't even in town on the day the crimes took place. This is what annoys me the most. My life was ruined because of a lazy employee. I'm writing this now because my website is now ranked number 2 on the first page of search results when you type in my town's name. I live in a touristy town and we attract a lot of visitors over the summer. My web traffic has more than quadrupled, and apparently it's gotten someone high up's attention. I received a cease and desist letter recently, which I showed to my attorney. He said sharing my experience online isn't illegal and that everything I had stated was a fact or my own opinion, protecting me from a defamation lawsuit. Yesterday, I received a visit from 2 officers and the detective who had arrested me. He apologized, stating mistakes can happen. They then talked to me about my website and asked if I could remove it. I said I would delete it on the condition that the detective would leave his job and never do police work again. Suffice to say, that isn't happening. After the visit I received, I'm more annoyed that the only reason the detective apologized to me was to get me to take down my website. I don't plan to, and the only one supporting this is my girlfriend. My friends think I'm being spiteful and have suggested that I just delete it. Am I the butthole for keeping my website up? And I mean, maybe this isn't the best subreddit for this post. Maybe something like r/legal advice would have been better. But I mean, this guy, he was kept in jail for 54 days. I think it's only fair that he shares his experience. Am I the butthole for exposing my sister's lies about why she wanted a housekeeper? My sister is a stay-at-home wife, no kids for now. She and her husband had been discussing getting a housekeeper to help clean the windows and bathrooms since she said it took a long time. I was visiting last weekend and she brought it up to me and seemed very happy. Out of pure curiosity, and since I clean my house by myself, being unwed, I asked her how long it took to do that, since it didn't take me too long. She got defensive and upset, which I wasn't expecting. She said I should try cleaning her 2 bathrooms, toilets and showers, and windows so I can see how long it takes her if I want to know so badly. So I did. I got out the scrubbing bubbles, the toilet and shower brush, sprayed down the shower and toilets with it, then went and sprayed and cleaned the windows. Went back, scrubbed the toilets and showers. About half an hour later, I was done. I guess she made it seem to her husband that it took her hours to do what I did in half an hour. She once again got very mad, started yelling until she let out that, "Fine, I lied about how long it takes because I hate cleaning those." To no surprise, her husband got mad then. He said that if she had just been honest about just not wanting to clean those, that would have been fine. But the fact that she lied about it gave him pause. And he said he was gonna rethink hiring someone if she thinks she can lie to get what she wants. I noped out of there as fast as I could. I didn't mean to expose a lie, I was just trying to understand my sister more. Was I the butthole? And this is just a lesson, I guess, in just tell the truth, guys. It's as simple as that. I feel like that if this woman had told her husband outright, "I don't like cleaning these," my guess is he would have just cleaned them himself. It only takes half an hour. But now we have all sorts of complications coming up, and just tell the truth, guys. Alright guys, thanks for chilling with me. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel for Reddit videos every second day. Also comment down below who you think the buttholes were and any similar stories you might have experienced. I would love to hear from you. But for now, that's it from me. I hope you all enjoyed, and all I want to do is see you all here next time. See you later, guys.